Julius Caesar was a Roman general and statesman who lived from 100 BC to 44 BC. He was a highly influential figure in the Roman Republic, and is considered one of the greatest military commanders in history. He is best known for his conquest of Gaul, modern-day France, his civil war against Pompey, and his eventual rise to dictator of the Roman Republic. Julius Caesar was born in Rome, Italy. The exact date of his birth is not known, but it is believed to have been in July or August of 100 BC. He came from a well-known family of the Roman aristocracy, the Julii Caesaris, but his family was not as wealthy or influential as some of the other prominent families in Rome at the time. Growing up, Caesar received a traditional Roman education, studying grammar, rhetoric, and philosophy. He also trained as a soldier and began his military career early, participating in various campaigns and rising through the ranks of the Roman army. Caesar began his political career as a member of the Populares, a political faction that sought to empower the common people and limit the power of the Roman Senate. He quickly rose through the ranks of Roman politics and, in 59 BC, was appointed governor of Gaul. He spent the next several years conquering and consolidating Roman control over the region, and his campaigns in Gaul are considered some of the most impressive in military history. In 49 BC, Caesar led his army across the Rubicon River, a boundary that separated Italy from Roman provinces and was forbidden to be crossed by any general with an army. This act marked the start of a civil war against Pompey and the Senate, which Caesar eventually won. After the war, Caesar was appointed dictator of the Roman Republic, a position he held until his assassination in 44 BC. During his dictatorship, Caesar implemented a number of important reforms, such as the introduction of the Julian calendar, the expansion of Roman citizenship, and the distribution of land to the poor. He also significantly increased the power and prestige of the Roman state. Caesar's dictatorship and reforms would ultimately lead to the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire, with Caesar's grandnephew and heir Octavian, who became the first emperor of Rome. Caesar's legacy is complex. He is remembered as a brilliant military commander and a visionary statesman, but also as a dictator who subverted the Roman Republic's political system and paved the way for the end of its republican government. His name has become synonymous with absolute power and is still widely known today. Julius Caesar was assassinated on March 15, 44 BC in the Roman Senate by a group of senators, led by Marcus Brutus, Gaius Cassius Longinus, and Decimus Junius Brutus Albinus. The motives behind the assassination were varied, but the senators were primarily concerned with restoring the Roman Republic and limiting Caesar's increasing power and perceived ambition to become king. According to historical accounts, Caesar was attending a session of the Senate when the conspirators approached him. They asked to speak with him privately, but he refused and tried to leave the room. The senators then surrounded him and began to stab him. Caesar fought back, but he was eventually overwhelmed and died from his wounds. The assassination of Julius Caesar had a profound impact on Roman history. It marked the end of the Roman Republic and the rise of the Roman Empire, as Caesar's grandnephew and heir Octavian, who became the first emperor of Rome. It also sparked a series of civil wars that lasted for several years. Julius Caesar's death is still remembered as one of the most significant events in Roman history, and has been immortalized in William Shakespeare's play, Julius Caesar.